Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Tea Time with Tanya. I'm Tanya. How you doing today? Today is Sunday, the 9th of February, 2020. And today I want to start this reading off with some positivity. Hi, I love every one of you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Good morning. How are you? We need love in this world. We need every one of us to be a bright and shining light to bring in as much energy and positivity so that we can spread that around. So there, I hope I sprinkled a little bit on you this morning. I hope I made you smile just a little bit. Good morning. So today I'm going to do my reading on, it's going to be a threefer. I'm going to do it on Susan Collins, Mitch McConnell, and the state of the GOP after post acquittal. I want to know if the members of the Senate have, since they're all home this weekend. They're all home. So everything just happened. Just remember, I know it seems like after one day, it already seems like it was a year ago, and it was just Tuesday. But this is the first weekend for them home. So they're going to actually get to hear their constituents, how their constituents actually feel about the treason that was aired on live television. So I'm using my Ancient 10 Cards Tarot spread, of course, and I'm using my Rider White deck. And the first one I want to read on is Susan Collins. Okay? And I'm actually show you a picture I did of Susan back in 2018. This one I did of Susan Collins in 2018, and it says, "I care about money, my money." It says, "Crooked Susan, your issues mean nothing to me. I vote with corporations for corporations." So this was 2 years ago that I did these in my political psychic drawings that I was doing back then, and she came up then. So we're going to start with Susan Collins. How is she faring in Maine now that, since she lied? She went back on her word on what she said she was going to do. How is Susan Collins faring right now? How is Susan Collins? How is Susan Collins? All right. All right, here we go. Here we go. Present position. She gets the King of Swords. And since she is the GOP, and I'm talking about the GOP, this is Donald Trump. So she serves Trump. She does not serve the United States. She serves Donald Trump. What's crossing her? Guys, gosh, oh my goodness. She is crossed by the Tower. So that right there says a lot. You know, the Tower is change ending. It could be turmoil. It could be, you know, it's a change. It's a serious change. So she's got Donald Trump crossed by the Tower. Let's keep going. Let's see what develops. Above her is the Chariot in reverse. So this is information coming quickly. So I wonder if this in reverse is the misinformation, the lies that they so easily gave to us, because that's what they did. They stood up there and said, "Well, we know he's guilty, but we're not going to do anything about it. We lied when we said we would be impartial jurors. We lied when we said we would uphold the Constitution, and we're going to lie until until we elect them. We vote them out of office. What is in the distant past? The Ace of Pentacles. Money. She took the money, guys. She's one of them that took the money. But we already knew. She did this in the Kavanaugh trial. She did this then. If anybody who thinks that leopards don't change their spots. Leopards don't change their spots. She's been a politician. She's been in the Senate for 30 years, more than 30 years. This is why we need term limits. They don't work for us anymore. They may as well wear NASCAR racing jackets with all of their sponsors and donors emblazoned on it. We should force them to wear it so we know who's paying them. What's below in recent past is the Star. So, and you see the stars pouring water out in the water and then pouring water out on the ground. But the water runs back into the pool. So the star, everything is coming. There's not going to be any balancing for her at this point that I see. But let's go ahead and finish this reading so I can put it all together. The 6th card out, the future influence, is the 3 of Pentacles, the secret meetings, the backroom deals, future influence. This is the fear of influence that will come into being in the next future. So this is the secret meetings, the meetings, the little private conversations, the underhandedness, the dark money I'm getting. Dark money. The dark money will come to light. The payments that they got is going to, they're gonna trace the money. They're gonna see everybody who is, it's not complicit. Everybody who took the bribe. It was a bribe. They were paid off. It was a bribe, and they're going to get caught. Let me finish this reading. That's my guides, guys. That's what's echoing inside my head. Oh, and that could be corroborated. So I'm gonna have to watch the news for the next couple of weeks. That's gonna be a good one. Okay, the 7th card out, the questioner, is the Knight of Swords in reverse. This is information coming in swiftly. The environmental factor. We have the 5 of Swords. It was also in reverse. This is the picking up the pieces after the battle, picking up the pieces. But it's in reverse. So that's 2 in reverse. The 9th card out, the inner emotions. Oh my gosh. We have death, endings. This was also in reverse, but death in reverse. Let me see. I want to see what death in reverse is. So, end in reverse. Inertia, sleep, lethargy, petrification. Afraid to move. Wow, okay, so that's what death is in reverse. And the final outcome, the Hierophant. The Hierophant. Marriage alliance, seductive mercy, goodness, okay. Maybe she'll be begging, but this is the government. This is the government. She is going to be one of the ones that is going to have to account. She's going to have to account for her sins publicly. All right, so that was Susan. Let's do Mitch now. Mitch McConnell. Mitch McConnell, how are you today, Mitch? What's going on? And here's the The picture I drew of Mitch in 2018. This was on the 5th of October 2018. This is Mitch McConnell. It says, I import opiates from China with love. I am in bed with Big Pharma. And at the here, I got your kids hooked on Oxy. Okay? Yeah. Moscow Mitch, cocaine Mitch, heroin Mitch. Yeah. Yeah. Just drug dealer Mitch. So, let's do him now. Mitch McConnell. How has your fortune changed since your treasonous act in Congress? How has your fortune changed? How has your fortune changed? Now let's see what jumped out. Oh, the Ace of Rod. He's about to get beat up, y'all. This is his signifier, the Ace of Clubs. And it's about to beat him over the head. What is crossing him is the Two of Wands, holding the world in his hand, but looking for where his help is going to come from. But he's holding the world in his hands. You want to talk about a very powerful person. Mitch McConnell is a very powerful person. But people who do bad things for a living, those karma, the karmic retribution that comes from that just keeps building and building and building and building and building. And then when it comes back at you, it comes back at you with a truth stick to beat you up with. So what is above him? What is above this reading? Nancy. Here comes Nancy. Nancy is on him. Now you got to think, these two are literally the same rank. They are both the majority leaders of their houses. So they are the same rank. But she's there. She's there, and she can bring charges. Yes, she can. She can open in lines of inquiry. She can, and there it is, lines of inquiry. That was the day before yesterday's read. Lines of inquiry. There's so much going on behind the scenes right now, guys. There's so much. What's in his distant past is the Seven of Cups, the illusion delusion card. So they're trying to make us, they're trying to make it seem like everything is going, that they're perfectly fine and everything that they did is perfectly legal. That's the illusion. That's the illusion. We saw what happened. Let me continue with this reading. What is below him? The recent past events. Oh, we had victory in reverse, guys. Victory in reverse. The six of Wands. The victorious soldier coming back from battle in reverse. No. There was no victory. There was no victory. The future influence is the Two of Cups. Also in reverse, that's the contracts, the verbal agreements, the partnerships. They're not faring so well. I think there was a very huge miscalculation on the part of Mitch McConnell about this acquittal. What the seventh card out, this is Mitch himself. In reverse, this is the Six of Pentacles. I call this the cheerful giver. He's the scales of justice and doling out pittances to the beggars. Okay? In reverse. Environmental factors is the Four of Pentacles. Okay? Just sitting on it, holding on to that money, holding on to that money. And if you look in the background of this card, there's a city. So he's sitting on all the money, holding on to all the money, and behind him is the city. The inner emotions. What are McConnell's inner emotions at this moment? The Fool. Going merrily along with the wind at his back, the sun on his shoulders, and a little dog nipping at his heels. No worries. No worries. But again, this is folly. This is folly. This is a false sense of security. This is a false sense of security. The 10th and final card for Mitch McConnell is the Ace of Cups, the Truth card in reverse. The Ace of Cups in reverse. So that tells me that Mitch McConnell has gone back to Kentucky and has had a rude awakening as to what is actually going on. And I have a feeling that by the time November comes, it doesn't matter how much Russia tries to interfere, or any other country, or even just the GOP and Trump themselves trying to sabotage the elections. I see major change. I feel major change. I feel our government is going to, the way that our government is run right now, it is going to be completely different. It's going to be a complete different process. I think that our Constitution is going to be, if not rewritten, to make it stronger. There's going to be changes, but the changes that are going to happen are actually going to be for the good of the populace, not just good for millionaires and billionaires. It's going to be good for the citizens. Okay, my last and final question was about the GOP themselves. How is the GOP themselves faring? And for this picture, I'm going to show you two pictures. This one I did on September 5th of 2018 of Donald Trump. Kind of looks this way now with his hair and not so poofy now. He's got that short, almost like a 50s haircut now. So, and I want to show you this picture here. This one, the truth is murdered while a lie is worshipped. You have the inky, sneaky, murdering, stabbing the truth, killing it. And the lie is placed upon an altar. People get on their knees to worship the lie, but will murder the truth. And that's where we are. That's where we are. You see it on TV every day. You see it. You see our senators doing it. You see our president doing it. So this is where we actually have to be teaching our children right from wrong, because what they're seeing, if you're not talking to them, then you may as well be painting a roadmap for them to follow the wrong ones. Please teach your children morals and values. Just honesty. Honesty. We lost it a long time ago. It's been taken and taken and taken. So here we go. The GOP. How is the GOP at this point in time? Okay. Okay. First card out. Wanting to get away. Wanting to pack up the wife and kid and get on a boat and go as far away as they possibly can. And a lot of them are. A lot of them are retiring. And a lot of them already know that they will not be winning their re-elections, that those seats are lost, eternally lost. What's crossing is the Ace of Cups. Truth. So this right here says that they are running from the truth. Or they want to run from the truth. What's above them is the Strength card. The goal or destiny. This shows the goal or destiny of the question, indicates the best that can be accomplished given the existing circumstances. So the best outcome that they could hope for is to be strong. The distant past, what's behind them, is justice, or the lack thereof, or what they just did to justice 1 week ago. The recent past, walking away, the Eight of Cups. Walking away. Future influence. I love Nancy, because here she is. There's Nancy. Nancy is in front of them. Nancy is what they have to look forward to. You go, girl. The questioner. The questioner. This shows the questioner's present position or attitude. Attempts to place the questioner in the proper perspective. So, this is the judgment card. The final judgment card. So, I think we are at the place to where history is going to determine how people are, how the light of history is going to be shown on people. The environmental factors, the High Priestess. Okay, so everything is going to come full circle for these guys. This is karmic. Everything, this whole reading is karmic. The inner emotions is the King of Pentacles in reverse. The money. Oh, Donald and the money. This is what's on their hearts right now. Oh, maybe that was a bad idea. And the final result is Temperance. The final result, what's going to happen when all of this is done, is that the rebalancing will occur. The rebalancing of our world, of our government, of the way that we live is going to occur. But this is government. So the rebalancing of our government is going to occur. And this one was brought to you by, he showed up in all three reads. This reading was brought to you by the Fool. So, there you go, guys. GOP's running from the truth. Nancy is, not Nancy, Susan Collins is going to face it in Maine this year, as well as Mitch McConnell. Oh, where's Mitch? Where's Mitch? There's Mitch. He's going to face it as well. So, thank you all for being with me today. Go out there and make it rain positivity. Put a smile on your face. Put a smile on somebody else's face. I love you guys. Thank you for spending this time with me. Have a fantastic rest of the day. Like, share, and subscribe. Ask me a question, get a free reading. Have a great day. Bye-bye.